Hello guys. Surprise, came here to check for tattoos basically. Yeah, so this is a very surprising thing. I'm here now at Machu Tattoos. So it's near Maratali, it's very near. Came here to check out some kind of tattoos. It's a surprise for all of you. So I'll be making this video. So I'm getting ink now. I was quite excited. Yeah, I mean, it's a long process. I'll explain the whole thing. It's just, yeah, it's been in for a while. I think been thinking about this tattoo. I think 6 years, thinking about it and kind of little bit of research here and there. So finally decided, and then this is the day I'm getting ink at Machu Tattoo. So let's see how this whole thing will go. Here is a studio. Hi Chetu. Chetu is here to help me finalizing the design, finalizing the dimensions, things like that. It's quite a big process. So we need help, somebody, a third eye, to validate our decisions basically. So it's very quite nice looking studio. So we'll be shooting. The basic design is finalized I think 2 days before. But then there are some modifications, customizations that is discussed with the artist, and then they finally made a kind of a sketch. And then yeah, so today we are here to validate and to give a final sign off on the sketch, and then also placing that sketch basically on skin, and then to make sure that how it actually looks like and things like that. So that everything is done. We are, I think it's almost an hour now. We are here doing all that process finally. So we have given a go ahead. So they did a marking of the lines and things like that. So the actual process of inking will start very soon. Once they generate a stencil out of the sketch from the printout, and then the dimensions, they have everything together, and they will put it and they generate a stencil. I think then they will place the stencil and then finally start inking. Of course, quite excited for the whole process. Let's see how the whole thing will go, and then yeah, quite fun. Okay.
तो நீங்க கேட்கவே இல்லையே
So we just done with the billing. We're waiting for the artist to be assigned, allocated to us, and then the process starts. It's quite a good amount of time to really go with all the process, right? So yeah, it's just a big thing, so you need to have patience. So this is what is happening now. So tattoo finalized, the design finalized, everything is done, measurements are done, and they estimated the cost also. They have taken that money now. Only thing is execution. So here is the studio. There are a lot of people inside. There are some kind of chairs like a saloon, and then inks.
Okay.
Guys, the tattoo is getting done, as you can see. So Mr. Dinesh is doing the tattoo. Hi Dinesh. So Dinesh is from Penny, Tamil Nadu. So he has 4 years of experience, and then yeah, he's doing quite nice. Yeah, I mean it's almost a kind of half an hour, 45 minutes is into the tattoo now already, as you can see. So a lot of inking. It's a black. I think they call it yeah, quantum black or some black ink. Wagon tattoo, wagon ink. And this is how Dinesh is doing it. Of course, there is a little bit of stinch of pinch when actually the needle goes into the skin. As Dinesh is telling, it goes to 2 layers inside the skin. So yeah, but now once, yeah, I mean it you feel that little bit of pain to start to initially, but then once it's done, so much of time, so yeah, you get used to all that pain. And you see, so the artist and the tattoo, that's how they work. So coming back to the decision of having a tattoo is rather quite, it's very big for me. So the whole story started, I always like tattoos or kind of this kind of little small symbols right on body, but the whole story started 5 years back when we completed 15 years of our marriage. That's 50th anniversary. We said, okay, me and Chetu said that, okay, let's have a tattoo together to really celebrate that anniversary, 50th anniversary. But that didn't somehow materialized. We went to a couple of studios without any solid concept behind. But then, yeah, I mean, those efforts faded away without any success. So we didn't have that. Now it's almost 5 years after that. So we're approaching, we just celebrated 20 years of our marriage. But then I said that this time, okay, now let's push for myself, because I've been thinking about those tattoos, the symbols on the body, the ink. Yeah, I mean, I'll explain more about the tattoo once everything is done. I'll show you the tattoo, and then why I chose that, what is the story behind. So that's right. Of course, we can make a lot of stories. Once you decide on something, it's always. But then I think the whole journey is fascinating, just because you try to really understand, because it's a permanent thing, right? It's a permanent mark on your body, so you have to be really careful, or have to be really sure, or doubly sure, or rather doubly sure that what does it mean to you, what it means personally to you, and all that, right? So So the whole exercise will really push you to reflect deep inside what really matters to you, what is the purpose, right? What is it that you want to really want to have and to wear on your body. So it's not a simple decision. It's a quite big decision, but also the process is very fascinating because you deeply discover, you really reflect about you. So that's you just randomly don't go and then pick a random tattoo, right? I mean, you really think about it, um, and then of course it also timing matters. I mean, just because now you can have these tattoos at various phases of your life at various times. So what matters is like when you are getting a tattoo and the current state of mind that you have at the time and that kind of experiences that you have, that kind of reflections that you have, right? So then that's what it matters, right? I mean, this is a kind of a memory that you each on your body. So more I'll talk about my journey, how I felt, how did I decide to this later. But for now, the process of getting a tattoo is quite interesting. Um, I thought it would be painful, but it's not actually. It's just kind of small pinch because the needle really need to go inside the skin, but that's about it. I mean, you really don't feel anything. It's kind of a small pinch. Depends on the area where it is, where he is actually drawing, right? I mean, so just this is nice. Coming back to Dinesh, I think Dinesh has been working since 4 years as a tattoo artist in the same studio, so quite experienced. So rest assured, I'm in good hands. Yeah, I mean, the pain is real, but then you get used to. So that's how it is, as I said. And more later, it may take another hour or so, maybe more. Once that is done, when everything is cleaned up, then we'll show. I'll also put some Instagram reels on this. Hopefully everything will work out. Fingers crossed. So that's just a concentration, guys. You need to really concentrate because there are a lot of lines, tiny lines here and there crisscrossing. They have to make sure that the line really, the pen has to follow, the needle has to follow the stencil, right? I mean, with perfect accuracy. So yeah, that's what they are good. there should not be any imperfections, so making sure that he's doing a thorough check and filling it again, especially the shading. Quite painful, I must tell you. Just 2 pens, 2 needles, 2 guns, whatever you call. One is with 7 needles and the other one is 14 needles. So for any straight lines or small filling, we use 7 needles. But if it is kind of shading or big filling, there's 14 needles. So there's 2 guns basically. We use 2 needles for the whole plan. Especially when there's a muzzle, hard muzzle or wound behind the skin, all the more painful. Okay, so what do you want to do? You want to take a picture, that's all right? Oh, you take a picture and we will record that. So guys, this is how the tattoo has been done finally. Came out very nicely. Dinesh done a wonderful job. Quite painful. 3 hours, 2 hours, I don't know. So finally it's done, guys. See the armband. Yeah, thank you. Fully done. So this is a final display of the tattoo with the creator. This is done, guys. Thanks, Dinesh. Can you remove your mask? Oh, you're not supposed to, huh? So this is Dinesh, the tattoo artist. Hey. He has done a wonderful job and very nice. Thanks, man. Okay. Thanks for the effort and the creation of beautiful tattoo. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. So now it is healing with some painkiller spray. So that, guys, that's how the tattoo story is ended. So finally after 3.5 hours completely done with the tattoo. Yeah, it is covered. I will show you once it is, of course it is wrapped in a little bit of a cover, like it's very thin wrap with some kind of a cream applied to it. It was a quite nice experience at this studio. Yeah, it was a little painful of the tattoo, but that's how it is. The ink has to go to the skin, but otherwise very good, very well done. So the artist is very nice, very professional, and yeah, we had a little bit of photo shoot. Everything is done. I'm about to leave. Yeah, maybe back home I'll show how the tattoo comes up. Of course, there are 2 weeks of mandatory care, so this way anyway we'll do it. Yeah, so finally done, guys. And then of course there's a complimentary gift kind of thing, which is a pic which is taken with a tattoo. Finally, yeah, back home. See you there.